Welcome to the podcast From Stress to Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Lolita Guarin, and it's an episode 161. For those who are seeing me for the first time and checking out my videos, thank you so much for stopping by. Please leave me a comments. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel. And today I want to start with a new bunch of stuff. We're going to talk about the change. As we know, there is so many things happening in our lives right now. There's a huge transformation on every level that you can imagine. Um, and how is that we deal with stress and change? And I know a lot of clients and a lot of people that I talk to right now, they want to change their life, or they maybe were not even planning on it, but the change actually pushing them to be in a different place than they used to. And so change, it could be very, very difficult. But if you want to make it the right way, I mean, the right way, less stressful way, let's put it that way. I would love you to listen into the my episodes from now on, probably another week or so, if not more. And especially if you have more questions for me that I can cover it about the change and how to manage change, I'll be very happy to. So the first thing that you need to understand that you cannot be in the new place if you're still holding on to the old things. And it's like, what is it you mean by that? So let's say, have you heard this thing? If you want to have more possibilities in your life, clean up your closet. When you let go of the old, then the new has a space to come in. So that could be everything, including pleasing, cleaning a closet, cleaning your surroundings, organizing things, getting rid of old clothes, getting rid of going to your pantry and cleaning up old food. All the expiration date stuff needs to go. Did you know that the spices expire like in a year? Like for real. I had some spices from like 5 years ago and I realized like, wait, I'm supposed to throw them out? Haha. So that also comes from letting go of the old of your friends. If they're already different people, then you need them, or maybe they're ready to move on, let them go. Relationships, maybe you're holding on to a relationship, situationship, some sort of intimate relationship, something that's not really serving you anymore. Maybe you need to get divorced. Maybe you need to let them go any other ways. Maybe you have a toxic family member that you need to block and have boundaries with. So it can go many, many ways. Letting go of the old. Of course, somebody can say, wait, I am already let go of that. But then you really need to think about it. Did you really let go of things that remind you of them? And there was a relationship that I was leaving behind. And I told myself, this is over. And I mean, it's over. It's not existing. I'm not meeting the person anymore. But there are still things there. And I still remember and I still, contemplate things and I still checking up on them, like, social media and thing. And then I listened to this great video and says, you need to leave alone all of those things that don't serve you anymore. So that goes, like I said. But here is the stressful part. If you have abandonment issues, let's say, you had a rocky childhood and it was not really fun, or you were just not really met with love and peace. You were invalidated. You were not being told that you are safe to express yourself. It could be very, very difficult for you to let go anything that does not even serve you, because this is how you protecting yourself from being more stressed out. I'm sure you know the saying that the devil that you know, it's nicer than the one that you don't know, or whatever, something. Leave me a comment below and tell me what's the right way to say that. So naturally, out of preservation, we will keep the same people, the same thing, the same everything, because at least we have this, right? What is another saying? Is better a bird in the hand than the moose in the forest, something like that. So ask yourself, are there things in your life that you're still holding on? And the funny part is that you may not even know that you're holding on. So the great way is to get rid of all, write it down, the list that you need to clean up. Start with your closet. And if it's a closet you cannot clean up because you look at some things and you say, oh, well, this skirt was given by my mother 7 years ago for Christmas and I cannot wear it, I cannot fit in there, or it's ugly, or whatever for whatever reason, but you're not going to throw it away or donate it, um, because it's a gift and you have an emotional thing to that. Well, you have to let that go and change the thinking of, well, this thing that I do not use, somebody else can use it and actually appreciate it. So at the end of the day, the person who gave that gift to you wanted that gift to be used and appreciated. So by giving it to somebody else, you're actually honoring that person's wish. If you also put on the list of things that you need to clean up your connections with people that don't serve you anymore, the old connections, like somebody who's, you are know them since kindergarten and you have nothing in common, but you still keep that connection there for, well, of loyalty, of fear of abandonment. You could be in relationships with people that they hurt you and you don't even feel good about yourself when you're with them, but you're still holding on because, well, but then I'll have no friends. You will find more people. This planet is overpopulated, okay? You can find people if you're really going to put yourself out there. Go to people. And then if you are not able to let go of a lot of things, ask yourself why you cannot let go of that. Where are your loyalties? Why are you so attached to that thing? And is it something painful, or maybe something that reminds you of something very good, but then it brings you sadness because, well, that person is not with you anymore, but you're still clinging to that old skirt. So there's so much to think in this episode for you. Yes, so we'll start with something painful and stressful that has to do with letting go of the old. And if you need help, I'm always here for you. You leave me a comment, I can answer your comments. Definitely. Please go to my website, Be Amazing You, and book a coaching call 101. And if you would like me to come to speak to your event, all the information is on my website. Also, you can check out my podcast on YouTube, which is probably listening to it here, and also on Spotify. Um, and also, I'm a speaker. So if you want to invite me to a speaking event or speak to a company, all that information also on my website and also on the speakerhub.com. So if you have any question, let me know. And if you're still listening in to the end of this, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video and send this video to that person that maybe can benefit from it. I appreciate you very much. And today, in overall few months now and probably a year or so, it's very hard on us. But we can get through this. Change is hard, but it's very necessary in order to be in a different place. Well, want to say something else, but I think that's enough for today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.